Greetings, everybody. This is Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Winnie Plays Minecraft. We're in episode 27, and we're home. We're back from the Nether. Yay! Not that our adventure wasn't fun, but I'm very glad to be home. One of the things that has come to my attention now that I'm home is that our base still needs some improvements, especially in terms of automation. For example, I am standing in our starter farm. Yep. That's right. This is the same farm that was here when I had a bed under a tree on the top of the hill. That's gotta change. So today, we are gonna make an automated crop farm, or at least we're gonna build one, and then in the next episode, we will make another automated farm in order to populate it. That is, yes, a villager breeder. So the first step today is, of course, to clear our existing farm. Ta-da! Through the magic of editing, we have now cleared a spot. This is going to be a 15 by 15 farm. The working area will be 13 by 13, and it will be all 4 crops: wheat, carrots, potatoes, and beetroot seeds. First, let's go take a look at the project box. Ooh, and take a nap too. For the 2 projects that we have planned that are related. So the first box is for the farm itself. Very simple. We're just going to need some fences, a lot of trapdoors, some light, a hoe, a few leaves, ladders, and a very small collection system. So let's take a nap real quick as it's dark outside. And let me deal with a little bit of inventory control, and we'll be right back and get started building our crop farm. Okay, I think we are ready to go. I have added the crops that we're going to need for the farm, as well as some materials to make a few jack-o'-lanterns to use as light sources. So I think we are ready to go. Let's pick up our project box for the farm and bring it out here. The first thing we're going to do is make a 15 by 15 square using fences. Fences can be any fence of your choice. So we're going to start in the corner and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's why we needed terraforming things. 40, 15. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, our farm's gonna be big. That's okay. $40, 15. Okay, well, so we'll finish out the square-ish. Sorry, bees. I'll get the flowers back in just a second. And part of the reason I decided to build over here is because we do have the bees here to help speed along the crop growth. That is not a fence post. And of course, we're probably going to need some gates. We'll do one here so we can get in and out of our farm. Okay, next step, we need to find the center of the farm. So the middle of each row should be 6 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is the middle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the middle. Pretty sure, yes. So we're gonna come to the middle. Hi, bee. Get in the way, buddy. We're going to come to the middle, which is this right here, and we're actually going to dig out a 3 by 3 area right at the center. Because this is the key to automating the farm, and that is we're going to need a villager to stand in the middle so that all his villager friends can throw their crops at him. This is what the villager is going to stand on. We're going to use a temporary block on top to place trapdoors. So trapdoor placement is important because this is what's going to keep the villager in place as well as his friend villagers from being able to actually breed with him. We don't want to create a villager breeder here in the farm. We just want the villagers to throw their crops at their friend in the middle so that we can collect them. So we're also going to build a collection system underneath. The first part of that collection system is to put a jack-o'-lantern as a light source underneath. So as a reminder, you shear a pumpkin to make a carved pumpkin. We put a carved pumpkin in our inventory with a torch and you get a jack-o'-lantern. So we're gonna put that little guy right there and put that block back for now. And then you're going to put blocks in the corners. To the left of every opening, we're gonna put 2 logs high. So we're just making a little square around this guy. At each point where those logs are, we're going to take a combination of oak and spruce leaves and make a fence out of the leaves. So to the left of each opening, we make a leaf fence. In fact, I'm going to leave the last block open. We need to not forget to block that off. And we're just using leaves because they're pretty. You could use any blocks. Any blocks at all. We like the greenery. You just need something to keep the villagers from interacting with one another. So each of these areas is going to be their farm. I'm sorry, dude. I got to move your flowers, my friend. I know. I promise I'll put crops here for you to buzz around instead. Okay, we need another temporary block here in the middle because we also need to put trapdoors here on the edges so that our villager, you see how I can't get in there because it's too tall? So I can still see my villager friend in here once I delete these temporary blocks. The villager in the middle is going to be standing on that slab and I'll be able to see him, but I won't be able to reach in order to make it the babies. We don't want the babies. In fact, I'm going to use a slab as that temporary block because he's going to be in there underneath that slab. So we're going to put trapdoors in this location all the way around. Oop, that's my temporary slab. Like so. And like so. Again, that's just to keep the villager from reaching the other villager in the middle, but we still want him to throw the crops down there. Okay, the other key part of this is to put down the workstations that will turn these guys into farmers. I have left the composters in the other bin. Yes, indeed. Well, I think we're done with trapdoors, so those can stay there instead. Okay, so we put our leaf blocks to the left. We're going to put our composters to the right. But first, we're going to put a waterlogged stair underneath each one. Like that. And that is the water source for the small farm. Then you're going to put the composter on top of that and a slab on top of the composter. Otherwise, the villager can hop on the composter and hop up over the walls. Okay, so we are going to do that on all 4 sides. Put a waterlogged stair with a composter and a slab on top. Stair, waterlogged, composter, slab. And that's all 4 sides done. This is the workstation that lets the villager know in this section that he is a farmer. Okay, let's put our gate. So we have a gate on this side. Let's put a gate on this side so that we can go in and out of the farms. And then this one, let's put it over here. And this one, we can put it, well, we'll make it mirror that. So 1 over and then a gate. Ta-da! And then we're just going to add a little bit of lighting. And farmland is not spawnable, thank goodness. So once the farms are all here, I'm sorry, Bee. Dude, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna move your flowers out here, okay? Here we go. We doing my hair? Do you wanna? We coming this way? Where's your friends? I know. Here you go. Here you go. Flowers galore. There you go. Have some flowers. Good job. I gotta collect the honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, let us close up the gaps with our leaves. And then each of our farm areas can be tilled and planted. And see how the water reaches 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way to the corner. So that one block of water for each section is enough to irrigate all of this farmland, which I love. Thank you, physics, for the amazing design. Again, there'll be a link in the description for how to build this farm. She actually makes it as a part of a combination farm. You could put an iron farm underneath, but because we already have our iron farm under the house, instead we're going to do a simple collection system underneath, and we'll do that next. So that is our automated crop farm planted. Let's make a collection system now. So we're going to go right to the middle block. Which is, oh, that is the, okay, the leaves are 1 off, so our lanterns aren't actually on the middle block. In a minute, like this, right? Yes, so we're gonna go to the center of the farm, and we're gonna go down 3 blocks, doop, and then dig in until we see the pumpkin, and there it is. And then around the pumpkin, you're just gonna clear the 3x3 area. That is the same, that's above it. And then on the 4 sides of the pumpkin, just remove the dirt block and you'll see the opening up to where they're gonna throw down the crops. Super easy. Then we're gonna put water in these 2 corners to force the water flow to the middle. And I'm gonna break 1 more set of blocks. And let's use our ladders to get out of here. And let me grab more water, since that'll be important. Thank goodness I put an infinite water source in the house, because this would have been very awkward without it. Okay, so collection system. Water, water. Oop, that did not go in the right place. Go there. So it should flow towards the middle. And you can make that chamber bigger if you want to, but there's no need to. Right where the water ends, we're going to put a hopper into a barrel. So if we put our barrel down first, and then break this block and put a hopper into it. And then a little trick, you may or may not know, it helps with the collection, like it forces stuff into the chest instead of accidentally coming across the top. Sorry, it forces stuff into the hopper instead of accidentally floating across the top of your collection device, and you can still reach the barrel or the chest, is to use an upside down stair. We're also going to put a little bit of light in here, and we can decorate this nicely later. Nothing will spawn because of water. And our pumpkin, of course, is a great light source. And that's it. That's collection. So anything that we drop up here, if I chuck this stack of cobblestone down, we should see it pick up in the barrel someday. Bueller, did you get stuck? Where is it? Make sure you put your water just in the 2 holes dug out into the wall. And that way, everything that gets dropped in here will go into the hopper. Ta-da! That does it for our super simple collection system underneath our automatic crop farm. Looks pretty good. So this is our new fabulous automated crop farm. We're just missing some villagers. We're going to need 5 villagers to populate this, 1 in the center, and then 1 in each of the 4 quadrants to do the actual farming. They'll pick up their professions from the composters that are in each section, and then try to throw their crops at the villager in the middle, because he's their friend and he's hungry and they want to feed him. So that is all we have time for this episode. In the next episode, we will build a simple village breeder to solve our problem of needing more villagers, because frankly, hunting down the zombie villages at night is crazy and takes a long time. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to keep up with what's going on in the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe. And remember, as always, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.